It's the month of December, and we all know what that means. The New Year's upon us. And as this year comes to a close, I need to ask all of you an important question. How are you going to close out this year? As the new year comes, we're about to hear the same old rhetoric that we keep hearing every year. Next year's going to be different. New year, new me. It's the same old, but it's constantly being said because we believe in what New Year's represents. Progression, redemption. A lot of us aspire to be better, to do better, which is why majority of us come up with New Year's resolutions. But unfortunately, we fail at them because we believe in it, but we don't practice it. We talk it, but we don't walk it. We go into the new year full of motivation, which is nothing more but a high. But after every high, you eventually got to come down. You start strong, go 100% on Monday. Okay? You force yourself out of bed on Tuesday. You have a mediocre attempt on Wednesday. You forget about it on Thursday, quit by Friday, go back to your same vices on Saturday, New Year, same you by Sunday. New year, new me, but you didn't put in any preparation, any effort into making the new you the new you. A lot of us say things we don't mean. We make goals that we're not ready to act upon. Goals such as, next year I'm going to start working out. That doesn't make any sense. But maybe this will make sense to you. Because I'm going to say to you what most people won't say to you, and that is, you may not have until next year to do so. At least without making it more challenging than it has to be. Diabetes, heart attack, stroke. One of these things are going to slow you down. And yes, you can die by many different things. But one of the saddest ways to die is with a burger in one hand and a milkshake in the other. Because that death was caused by you. Some of you have horrible attitudes. Horrible attitudes that you're waiting till next year to work on. Again, that doesn't make any sense. But maybe this will. Because by the time next year comes, you're probably going to burn all your bridges. And now you're floating up the river with no life jacket. Some of you are just letting ideas just be ideas. I can fit all of your sizes. I walk more than a mile in all of your shoes. So trust me when I say you got someone you can relate to, because I'm guilty of that same sin. I still have ideas that are just ideas, but let's change that. Let's change that. Let's stop having ideas just be ideas. Let's stop having unaccomplished goals at the end of the year. Let's stop having this feeling of that we didn't accomplish anything. Let's stop having this feeling that we didn't make this year our best year. In the words of Tupac Shakur, let's change the way that we eat. Let's change the way we live. Let's change the way we treat each other. We have an entire month to make our preparations, to make our mistakes, because we will. We will make our mistakes, but we're not going to let a setback prevent us from making a comeback. We have an entire month to get our momentum going so we can approach the new year with newfound confidence and newfound resolve. We have an entire month to make a change. I asked all of you, how are you going to close out this year? All these goals that I mentioned share the same two things in terms of accomplishing them, and that is priority and conviction. In order to accomplish your goals, they must be of the utmost importance. They must be a top priority. In order for you to accomplish your goals, you must stand behind your word. You must have conviction. I asked all of you, how are you going to close out this year? Now, I want you to ask yourself that question.